Welcome. Habari Live, episode 21 in the house. Welcome to another week. We go over the news, sports, and entertainment throughout the week and give you our perspective and keep you informed to make so you can make balanced decisions on your life. This week we are all the way live, like always, from Phoenix, Arizona, and we have a special guest with us today, artist. She has an exhibit in Phoenix called the Blending Insanity. We have Shoreigh Williams here.
What up?
Did I say that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure I'll be
And it's
fucking.
pleading insanity.
It's what?
Pleading insanity.
Leading. What I write down? Blending. Oh, well,
Same
fuck
thing.
that up. My bad. I don't know where I got that from, bro. Anyway, where'd you come up with the name for the exhibit?
So actually, before this show, I was gonna throw another show that was called "I Locked My Keys in My Car."
Uh-huh.
But literally a week before the show was about to happen, the pandemic happened. Everything had to shut down.
Right.
Yeah. So I was in my garage and like I felt like I was going a little insane because like plus with everything with my whole like with the world being shut down, then my whole shit shut down. So it was
Right.
like I'm trying to like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I felt like I was going crazy. I felt like
Yeah.
a madman. I felt like a mad scientist type, you know?
Definitely.
So I came up with the title like a year before I even started making the artwork
Okay.
for it. And I felt like the title allowed me to do whatever I wanted to because that's what it is when you plead insanity, right? Oh, I did it, but it's
Right.
because I'm crazy though.
Right. It
Oh,
doesn't have
so
to have a rhyme or reason. Everything can just be insane.
exactly.
Definitely. So
Exactly.
what was you going toward for the exhibit to try to get people to understand about your art?
Through my art, I like people to take their own interpretation.
Okay.
A lot of my work is fueled through I'd say in the collection. So the first piece of the series is called "You're All Welcome."
Okay.
It stemmed from me feeling like I was giving more than I was receiving. I was also in my tattoo apprenticeship. It was almost up, so it was like I just felt like give it like I said, give it more than I'm receiving.
Right.
And through if you pay attention if you pay attention to the order of the pieces and you look at the titles, they start to move into a different perspective. So the last piece is called Intuition,
Okay.
which is going back and looking at, well, what are you doing for you to feel these ways? If you feel
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? If you feel
Yeah.
like you're giving too much, it's because you need to take a step back. It's
Right.
because you are.
Yeah.
So it, I guess it fueled from a lot of anger that I had.
Yeah.
And the perception just, as I was getting that anger out in every piece, the perception just changed and you can see it.
Right.
So,
And that's what it's art is all about. It's so emotional. And
yes.
that's why some of the better artists are, they say common insane. So what was that? Van Gogh cut his ear off, right? We have others that were definitely insane, and that and sometimes I think that art is just has to be seen from a different side of when you're taking up and you're looking at it, especially art when you're doing abstracts and you're doing different paintings where you have to come up with the idea of what you think of the artist trying to where the artist is trying to take you. And I think people's perspective of that, details where they come from or where they may have been in life. And I like how art can kind of takes you in that flow, whatever you feel or may feel. You know what I'm saying? That's the way the art will take you. You know what I mean? And everybody may have a different path, with that art. And I like how your exhibit is bringing that to the forefront. And how did you get started in art? Did you go to school, anything like that, or you just
I started painting on shoes when I was like 16 in high school.
okay?
And I started making money from it. So I was like, okay, like this is cool, you
Right.
know? So I just started on sneakers. And then I moved to canvases and people started asking for canvases. And then I got a mentor. I say when I got a mentor, it
Mhm.
was a game changer, and I just listened to everything. When it really kicked off, let's see, summer so going into my senior year before going in my senior year, I
Okay.
spent that whole summer volunteering at the art center with
Okay.
my mentor. So she
Dope.
would teach and I sit with her every single day.
Wow.
Yeah, and just pick up game.
Right.
So,
That was dope for her to take you under her wing and show you everything, and was she a known artist or painter?
yeah, and Miss Antoinette Colley.
Oh, okay. I know who that is.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
exactly who that is. She's definitely a great artist, man. I know she had a great big mural, downtown,
Mhm.
Phoenix, and she has a lot of great paintings. Where we used to record our show at, I think iRock had a couple of her paintings in the
Mhm.
studio where
He
we were
did.
at.
Dope.
Yeah,
You guys know
so
iRock?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nice.
We used to record at that at his studio, for 2 years, in fact. You know what I'm saying? We recorded there. Phoenix is small city. Everybody know everybody, mostly. So yeah, we worked with him for a while, man, with the Daniel and Tita podcast. That was a big show for us, big thing for us. We did that for a couple of years with them. But she's definitely a dope artist, and she over in
She is. She's actually back right now though. She's got an exhibit in Phoenix that's
oh, okay,
opening. Yeah, at the
okay,
beginning of April.
dope,
So she's
dope.
here right now. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, that's definitely got to be a must see because she's always doing great art, man. She's an excellent artist, and I love what she's doing and where she's going. And definitely, man. It's how did you run into her? Was it a situation that you just knew her, or you just happened to run into her and then go from there?
Like I said, I just started making the art and my stepdad, I guess, was following her and he
Hmm.
reached out to her.
Wow.
Yep. And then from there, yeah.
Yeah, man. She's really cool person, man. So I know that she will reach out and help others. So that's definitely dope that she did that for you. What were some of your inspirations besides Antoinette to get started in art and everything?
I just wanted to do what I wanted to do,
Right,
somewhere that I could do whatever I wanted to do.
right.
And that was art. And it made me happy at the same time. So
So you just no one artist that you felt like you looked at or you figured your style to be more like when you start drawing or nothing like that. It was just all off the top of your dome when you just styling.
for the most part, I
Yeah,
started off with more like cartoons and everything. Oh, hold on, my mom.
yeah.
My mom, yeah, 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 yeah. Always growing up, she still does. Always drawing pictures for people. Very, very good with black and gray. She paints as well, but growing up, her
Hmm.
doing doing hair, just having so many different side hustles.
Right,
So yeah, I'd say the first inspiration, my mom for sure.
definitely. Parents is always there. My brother was a big inspiration for me drawing myself. So I used to always watch him draw, so that made me want to myself. You you draw inspirations by others, definitely others that are close to you. So you how long has your exhibit been going down in Phoenix there?
Since March 4th.
Or then how do you feel it's been going? Have you learned anything? This is your first one, right?
This is my first one with the gallery, yep, like a
Okay.
first official exhibit that's up for more than the
Hmm.
night. Yeah, I feel good. I feel like, I wanna elaborate on this collection even more, so all the time that was put into making it,
Hmm.
now taking the time to see where it's gonna go,
Right, right,
as
right,
far as yeah, yeah,
right. Yeah. So I mean, like, that's what it's about. I mean, you just always trying to get better as an artist. Grow yourself and trying to get better. Like I said, make yourself into a great artist. I mean, you're already on that path. You're an excellent artist, man. It's beautiful
appreciate
work
that.
that you're putting in. I um I wanted to ask you exhibit then what are some of the things that you've learned that you can take to your other exhibit or you can take into others that you may show others when they come to you to take someone under your wing.
Mm. Next exhibit that I have, I'm gonna make sure we can really do our own thing with space.
Mhm.
There's installations where galleries will let you paint the walls to go with your
Wow.
things, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? So,
Right. Get it more of a feel of what you're trying to bring into the room, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
so I think that just to be able to really set the whole like, when you walk in, you feel like you're somewhere else.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
As far as, like, anyone I take under my wing,
She
uh,
just had to throw her 2 cents in.
I see.
I I mean, I just don't know, tell
Yeah.
them everything that I do pretty much, you
Right.
know?
You're more of an action, you know what I'm saying, putting in action, you know what I mean, checking it out. You
Yes.
always, you're from Phoenix?
Mhm.
Yeah, born and raised?
Yep.
Yeah, wow.
What
Your
about you?
I'm from St. Louis.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Your family's from here also?
Yep.
Yeah, wow, that's cool. It's rare that you meet people that's from here and born and raised because everyone's somewhere else.
Yes.
Most definitely, man. What are some of the things that you see for the future for yourself? Like, what is it that you're trying to build upon? Do you want to be uh, just to sell your painting? Is it to grow a company, artist company? Are you building maybe to have your own gallery one day? Those some
Yeah.
of the things, some of your and yeah,
All of the above. Really
right,
just building the Shoreigh Willams brand because
right,
it's just the brand, it's not me, you know what
right,
I'm saying? It's the paintings, it's the bags that you get with your merchandise, it's the
right,
cups, you know what I'm saying?
right.
All of it. Yeah, and I would like to do my own gallery. Like,
Yeah,
honestly, what would be dope is if next I'd even be
right. Put it on too. Right. Yeah, you on the middle one, right? Run us to a commercial real fast. In fact, we'll be right back.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Iesha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment. A race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
Welcome back. We are here with Shoreigh Williams, artist, runner of the. What was it again?
Pleading insanity.
There we go. Pleading insanity. My bad. I done wrote it down the wrong way and keep forgetting. No disrespect to your to your gallery. I respect everything you're doing and want to see you do great things in the future and get you a. Hopefully everything goes right for you for the rest of the year and your exhibit goes well.
Thank you.
I I'm also. You said Antoinette was your inspiration, right? You said one of the people that took you under your wings,
Mhm.
Her
and
mentor.
that
Mentor, yeah.
mentor definitely. Um, you see yourself doing that type thing for someone in the future, where you would take under your wing and show them how things are done. And
Definitely.
yeah,
I would like to open up a school like, Professor X.
yeah,
Yeah, but artist edition,
definitely.
all type of art forms though.
Yeah, that would be great. I mean, you are an inspiration for many around here, man. And a lot of people don't get the chance to have an exhibit how dope that is. People need to really realize that, and that's why we wanted to get you in here, man, because it's so dope. And you're just thriving to do your thing, and that's a big thing around here because many people just sit around and talk about things, and they don't get it done. And I'm definitely in awe of what you're doing, and we want to give you applause here. And make sure you keep it going, man. And go down and see her exhibit, and let them know where it's at. Everything and
Okay. It's with 9 the gallery. The building that it's in is called the Lawrence Building. Let
okay,
me put the address.
yeah, definitely.
515 East Grant Street.
All right, there you go, man.
Cool.
And what times is it open, and what time does it shut down?
It's actually a cool space because it's a shared space. So they're
Okay.
open regular business hours, and then like Fridays, Saturdays, they're open later at night.
Okay.
So like 10, 11 or that.
All right, that sounds great, man. So people get out and go check it out, man. Go see the lovely exhibit by Shoreigh Willams and what she's doing, and this lovely artist who has a great future going. And we want to make sure we get behind her and support what she's doing out here in Phoenix. And that's what we're all about at Habari Entertainment. How you feeling over there, Iesha?
Pretty good.
I know we had the little
Chilling.
one doing a little talking. I know you guys heard it. She wanted to put a 2 cents in today.
She had all the comments this
Right.
morning.
She usually don't say much, but
She get on the mic and just be quiet.
right, any other time. But anyway, do you have the Habari News
I do.
picture in picture?
You good to go?
All right. So first, I think I wanted to talk about. We're gonna go about a little stories here. With we talk about the stories through the week, Habari Weekly, and everything, Shoreigh. So if you want to, chime in or anything that you feel as though you have an opinion on, whatever, at any time. Um, First thing that we want to talk about today is GOP senators push misleading portrayal of Kentucky Brown Jackson's record on child porn cases. So during her writings, or during the trial, I'm just going to say they one of the Republicans tried to drag her through the mud. This is Joe Biden's pick for Supreme Court. So the GOP, they've been running their normal attacks as normal, and doing their thing, what they do, and they're trying to make her look bad, and they tried to bring up some remarks and decisions that she wrestled with highly sensitive issues of child pornography crimes, and they were the focus of a new GOP line of attack on President Joe Biden's pick. Missouri Republican Senator Josh Hawley zeroed in on that area of Jackson's record with a Wednesday night Twitter thread highlighting examples that he sensationally described as a pattern of letting child offenders off the hook for their appalling crimes, including a law review note she published as a student, her work on the U.S. Sentencing Commission, and her approach to cases as a judge. Every parent in America cares about child porn offenders. I do, Hawley told CNN on Thursday. I think everybody watching this hearing is going to want to hear these questions asked. But a CNN review of the material in question showed that Jackson has mostly followed the common judicial sentencing practice in these kinds of cases, and that Hawley took some of the comments out of context by suggesting that they were opinions rather than follow-up questions to some subject matter experts. So, I mean, Republicans, they tried to take her to task for a few other things too. The dude from Texas, I can't remember his name right now. Cruz, he had a lot to say. I think South
surprised.
Carolina, he had a lot to say. He got upset. Lindsey Graham, they was upset. So I mean, hopefully, I think she's gonna get through. So I'm hopefully everything goes through for her. But we did have Senator Booker. He had some glowing words to say about her. Did you see that video? Did I load it up? Should be in restream.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, run that for me.
I went to law school. I didn't serve on the law review. You did. I didn't clerk at every level of the federal court. You clerked for a Supreme Court justice, one widely respected on both sides, which really shaped you. And you did not get there because of some left-wing agenda. You didn't get here because of some dark money groups. You got here how every black woman in America who's gotten anywhere has done, by being, like Ginger Rogers said, I did everything Fred Astaire did, but backwards in heels. And I want to tell you, when I look at you, this is why I get emotional. I'm sorry, you're a person that is so much more than your race and gender. You're a Christian, you're a mom, you're an intellect, you love books. But for me, I'm sorry, it's hard for me not to look at you and not see my mom, not to see my cousins, one of them who had to come here and sit behind you. She had to have your back. I see my ancestors and yours. Nobody's going to steal the joy of that woman in the street, or the calls that I'm getting, or the texts. Nobody's going to steal that joy. You have earned this spot. You are worthy. You are a great American.
And Booker, that was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Especially after, had to come to her rescue, kind of, because Republicans were coming with so many crazy attacks. I think you have to get the door, if you can. We got a crazy morning this morning. Nothing's going right. Everything's going wrong and left, but it's all good. We're gonna keep it going. Yes,
Everything always goes wrong.
It's all good. But anyway, that was pretty dope, man. And it's the first time a black woman is going to be on the Supreme Court, so it's a pretty big deal. So I understand how Mr. Booker is getting emotional. Senator Booker is getting emotional because this is something that should have happened years ago. But I think more women should be in these positions. You know what I mean, men have been doing it for 400 years, fucking it up. Let's get some different people in there, man, with different looks and different views, and see if we can get something going, man. But we're gonna go on to the next story. I want to talk about you still in there crying? What's up, bro? How you doing, man? We wanted to talk about East St. Louis. Broadview Hotel is eyed for redevelopment. This is over in East St. Louis, Illinois. You know what I'm saying? It's a big deal to me because I was born here, and it's a downtrodden city that I think they're trying to bring back. I couldn't bring the pictures that I wanted to bring in, that I was going to show you how the city was going to look and what they wanted to do for the future. But the 7-story Broadview Hotel in downtown East St. Louis is being redeveloped into a senior and veterans housing. Illinois State Senator Christopher Belt, the Centerville 57th district, made the announcement via press release that the state senate is funding the redevelopment over a 100-year-old building. The project is being funded by the Rebuild Illinois plan, which passed both chambers of the Illinois State House and signed by Governor J.B. Pritzker in 2019. The amount of money going towards this project is $1.5 million. According to a 2020 report issued by the city of East St. Louis, the project will consist of 109 unit senior and veteran living apartment community that will also serve as a home to a transit-oriented district senior services center. The TOD Service Center will provide community-based support and services and act as a link to specific resources for older adults that include health and wellness programs, nutrition support, computer information technology, and educational programs. It's a big deal because you've been to East St. Louis, babe. You know how it looks, man. It is terrible. So they're talking about revitalizing East St. Louis and trying to make it the downtown area, at least a vibrant area where people can come spend money and chill out. And that in my lifetime has never been like that. So that would be dope, to be able to go down there and visit and be able to just kick back and eat outside and have, it'd be different, man, because it's always been so violent. But in local news, I think I got a picture of Alistair Dale up there. Might be able to bring that up. She's still in there crying.
Buster's up.
All right. So she is no longer Maricopa County attorney as resignation goes into effect. In a statement released by Monday afternoon, Adele stated, "I am proud of the many accomplishments of the Maricopa County's attorney office during my tenure, including policies that seek justice in a fair and equitable manner, hold violent offenders accountable, protect the rights of crime victims and other families safe." Her resignations comes after a growing list of scandals and failures dating back to her election in November 2020. Adele has largely deflected responsibilities for what has happened under her leadership, causing many in her office and the community to criticize the lack of accountability in the office. Yeah, she dropped the ball, man. She was just, I don't know what she was doing.
To her defense, she was recently hospitalized in 2022.
Yeah.
Well, not this year,
But don't you
in
hire
2020.
somebody to take your place to look over what you're doing while you're in the hospital instead of just
Supposedly.
dropping the ball on cases and letting criminals go loose?
You're supposed to.
I mean, that's ridiculous, man. I mean, how many people did they say? I don't remember how many cases has failed through the cracks because of this, ladies. But it's definitely criminals that's on the loose right now because of the decisions that she's made, which is definitely bad. You got anything today?
I do. Let me get my information because I'm not prepared.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's not new, but it's whatever. Oh, that's how you gonna do me today. Okay, I got you.
Are you on? Put it on 2.
I'm on 3.
Are you on you?
Yeah.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna go try to help you out.
I did have a Habari News Weekly story this week.
What's up, man?
So this week, in Habari News Weekly, we are going to discuss the grandmother. Well, she's a great grandmother. Excuse me. She was charged with second-degree murder after a 7-month-old was killed in a dog mauling in Georgia. Authorities charged the 56-year-old woman with murder Friday after she was released from the hospital. She was injured, and her 7-month-old great-granddaughter was killed. They were attacked by a dog. They said the attack unfolded Tuesday afternoon in Martinez, which is a suburb about 10 miles away, 10 miles from Augusta, according to the sheriff's office. Deputies responded and found the great-grandmother, Migdala, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the name correctly or not, Guadalupe, and her granddaughter being treated by fire crews for injury, according to the incident report. Both had multiple lacerations and puncture wounds. The child was not breathing, and fire crews were performing CPR on her, according to the sheriff's office. She was then taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. The great-grandmother was released from the hospital on Friday afternoon and arrested for methamphetamine possession and second-degree murder. There are additional details that led to these charges that sheriff's office is not releasing at this time. The deputies did also say that the great-grandmother was renting the property and was the only renter there. The dog had belonged to a woman who owns the residence. The owner of the home is in jail, and her brother, who is a co-owner of the property, responded to the scene, according to deputies. According to the neighbors who told WAGT, the dog was a American Bulldog Great Pyrenees mix.
So who did the grandma kill?
The grandma didn't kill anyone.
She's in charge of the babies.
She was babysitting the granddaughter. And her and the granddaughter was attacked.
And they're charging. Oh, she was on meth.
Yeah, she had. It said that she had possession of meth. So I don't know who or how the dog. It's like they said they have other details that they're not releasing at this time. So we'll have to wait until those details are released. But at this time, it stands that she had methamphetamine in her possession while she had the granddaughter. But they did quarantine the dog. They said the dog is going to be in quarantine for about 10 days. to me, it's just
Poor baby.
right. It's not cool. Like you have a dog, it needs to be on a leash, or if you have small kids around, you need to make sure the dog is not around the small kids, especially babies when they're that.
I
So,
I do not like that just because your dog is comfortable off with you does not mean a dog is still a dog. You know? Instincts. A dog has animal instincts
right.
that it will react off of for whatever reasons you don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they're saying that the dog belongs to a woman who owned the residence. To me, who is that owner? Is it
That's
the
what I'm
great grandmother? Is it someone else and she's just renting? They're saying she's a renter at the property. So whoever owns this dog owns this property needs to come forward, or they need to release who that is.
And it sounds, I don't want to make assumptions because we don't know anything, but
Right.
it sounds like if it's the owner's dog, it sounds like they're comfortable. So they're comfortable with their dog walking around with no leash.
Right. And then especially and then, for the great grandmother, how are you in possession of meth? Why you got your great granddaughter with you?
It's all bad. It's just all bad. All the way around.
All the way around. All the way around. It was just all bad.
Sad situation.
But, that was my Hollywood, my Habari News weekly story for this week. But, we could go ahead and move on into Hollywood hotness. So, if you have anything to add to those stories, you can add to that as well. This week, we'll be discussing Cardi B and her sister Hennessy. So Cardi B and her sister were sued for defamation by some MAGA supporters after they called them racist. It says Cardi and her sister Hennessy were sued by 3 people in New York City over a squabble in the Hamptons back in September of 2020. Hennessy and her friends showed up at a Smith Point beach and ran into the other beachgoers, one of whom was wearing a MAGA hat. The three people claim Hennessy spit on one of them and engaged in insulting and threatening behavior. The lawsuit claims that Hennessy and the group were racist and MAGA supporters. They say the term racist and narcissist were hurled at them, and they're saying that those words were defamatory. However, New York City trial judge dismissed the case, saying that this is a win for Cardi, basically saying that, the level of insults weren't really racist. They were just that, insults. So there was nothing that they could really say as far as defamation of character or anything like that. But we do have a video of the incident.
Oh, shit.
So we can take a look at that. Give me just a moment here. Get that pulled up. I don't know what I did. Just a second. Here we go. Here goes the video.
You back the fuck out my face, nigga, because I'll beat the fuck out of you.
Move your vehicle out of here.
Move the fuck out of my face.
Okay.
Don't ever come to a female pressing her while I'm not here.
Come near you.
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Stop the fuck out my car. Stop the fuck out my car, because I pay my fucking taxes, nigga. Back the fuck up. Get away from me. Get the fuck out my face. You in my vehicle. Shut the fuck out. Shut the fuck up, Kyrie. Shut up. with you.
Very nice.
Bitch, I got a strap. Yes, I got a dildo showing up your ass and your husband's ass. Suck my dick, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, Karen. I hope you know that you will be online and your husband. And, yep. And guess what? And guess what? I got pack. They were yelling at Michelle, bro, like, get out of here. Like, and I'm like, first of all, calm the fuck down, bro. I'm like, excuse me, respect. Like, we're not even near you anymore. How dare you sit here and yell and tell us to fucking leave, like, and bother us and basically harass us. We move out of respect, and you still came, 2 men, to us and yell, get out of here, go to your fucking country, because you saw us parking here and we were speaking Spanish and we're mixed. We're fucking a fucking mixed couple. Like, you know what I'm... We're a mixed couple and we're lesbians. And you guys just ganged up and put the MAGA hat, like with the MAGA hat, and put the flag up, and just like we moved, and you guys still followed us 2 parking space down, came up to the car and yelled to the top of, babe, what they yelled? Please, because it was you. They came up to you and they said they yelled. What? They was like, get the fuck. They were like, get out of here, get out of here. You don't belong here. Go back to your country. The whole nine, nigga. Like, you can't fit. Like, well, you can't park here. Like, for no reason. There was no car behind me or in front of me. Literally, there was nobody in front of me. I wasn't blocking nobody. And some other car pulled up, literally in another spot, and he parked right there. They didn't say shit to that nigga. That nigga was not with them. Literally, he got his shit left. Yeah. That's crazy. Like, you had a problem with us, nigga. Literally. Yeah, everybody else was chilling. Everybody else was like, literally parked. We was chilling. I was having a good time in the beach. Literally, they literally harassed us, bro. Like, and it's sad. And it's really sad. And I don't even want... Like, if he wasn't yelling, right? Right, he was yelling to the top of the lungs to Michelle. Red, bro. Like, yeah, you saw his face. You saw. Bro, I didn't even say. Put the window down in the car, and they was yelling through the window. I heard him through the window. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga saying? I put the window down. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying, bro? Like, what you saying? He's like, you can't park here. Get out of here. Go get your own parking. I'm like, what are you talking about? I just moved from that parking. Like, I'm not in your way no more. Fuck wrong with you, boy? Yeah. Like, everybody here chilling. Nobody's leaving. Nobody's in their car trying to be.
Good. Man, what was that? What was that?
Yeah, so that was close to the racist incident. What was that? Yeah.
Well, who was that talking?
No, party was there.
Oh, yeah.
That was also for
Yeah. Oh, I did.
I should be able to bring it in.
You just drop it on the thing. It should be in the downloads. Yeah, it was. I guess so. What they got into it over a parking spot. I couldn't even understand what she was saying, man.
Yeah, it was supposed to be over a parking spot.
I wanted that shit to end. I just kept looking at it like, when is it over?
Yeah, I just.
Oh man.
I didn't know nothing about that. I was just like, wow, they really gonna do that today?
Yeah. Like, so they sued the guy sued. Or she
Yeah,
sued?
the New York City people, they Cardi B and her sister for defamation, saying that, you know, because Cardi her sister name was, you know, calling them racist and everything like that. So I was just like, yeah,
who knows, man.
I don't know. But anyway, my other story today I had was for Nike.
Mm-hmm.
Nike is pleased to announce a new chapter of collaborating with the Bryant family.
Okay.
In partnership with Vanessa Bryant, the collaboration will inspire new generation of athletes and encourage youth participation in sports. Kobe Bryant means to so many of us, not just NBA fans, but globally beyond, says John Donahue, president and CEO of Nike. His impact is growing the sport, particularly encouraging women and young people to pick it up, endures as
That's real.
one of his deepest lasting legacies.
Mm-hmm.
Together with Vanessa, we hope to honor Kobe and Gigi by championing a new generation for many years to come. So what they're going to do is they're just going to collaborate with a whole new collection
Of shoes.
of shoes
Okay.
for Kobe.
All right. So I got to
Kobe
because I
and
know
Gigi.
she was upset with them for a little while.
Right.
So I guess they came back together and got a deal together. That's cool. Because that's cool. I think Kobe was gonna try to build his own brand, before he passed.
Yeah.
He was on his way. But hey, he's still taking care of his family, man. So that's all that matters.
That's all that
I'm
matters.
saying? So that's cool. And I'll definitely, give me a pair if they got something dope. 'Cause I definitely liked supporting Kobe and what he was doing. Even when he was alive, I did. So I got I'm gonna go to the comic book corner here real fast. We got talk about some of this movies, some of the stuff that's going on in the comic world. I'd like to talk about. I'd like to see. First, we're gonna talk about. Well, this is all we really talking about. is Morbius. The first reactions take aim at, they say, the worst credit scenes they've ever seen, and the movie's plot is horrible, is what they're saying so far. Following the screening in London this evening, the first reactions to Morbius have been revealed, and unfortunately, they're not good so far. They are saying that the post-credit scene is really confusing, and a lot of people are putting it under fire for what they did in the post-credit scene. I'm not gonna see it, so I don't even care about spoilers. Checked it out, because I'm not paying 3 cents for that. I wish Sony just stop making movies, but
They can't do that.
just sell it, man. Sell the properties back to Disney. Marvel start doing what they gonna do. Stop fucking up movies, man. They finna bring out Craven. They gonna fuck that up too. Yeah, I promise. That's gonna be trash.
Just like they fucked up every Spider-Man.
Bad. I mean, Garfield Spider-Man wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great either. I mean, I didn't really like it. The first Spider-Man back in the day was good. The first one was cool. The third one was horrible. The second one was okay. But I just wish Sony would stop, man. They got this Craven Hunter shit coming. They got the I think, what is it, Madam Web shit coming.
Yeah, the Madam
And
Web.
they're just doing anything, man, just to keep the property, man. It's whack. It's pretty bad. But anyway, I'm gonna go over to sports. We got them boys in the NCAA tournament last night. We got the Peacocks winning again.
Tiny penises.
They're on their way to the Elite Eight, man, to play look like USC, I think. So that's insane, man, that this team keeps winning, but they beat Purdue. Man, I don't know how they're doing it, but college is a lot different than it used to be, with the one in and out, with one and gone, and players even going to G League, and just some of the decisions that players are making to not go to college nowadays. It's kind of making the pool a little weaker, and everybody has a chance to win nowadays in college. A team like the Peacocks may win the championship soon, like something we've never heard of. But anyway, Duke over Texas Tech, Kansas over Providence, Houston beats Arizona. I thought they would go further than that. Arkansas over Gonzaga. Gonzaga,
I can't believe
fold.
Gonzaga lost.
I can. They always fold. They never won.
They fucked up my bracket.
Your bracket was already fucked.
It was already trash.
Already.
They took me out all the way.
That's who you picked to win.
Yeah, I picked
Yeah,
they
that's
dumbass to win.
everybody pick. You can't pick the number one team. I told you that. Hey, Villanova over Michigan, and the Elite Eight is set. So we'll get to see that and see what's going on with the Elite Eight and see who wins. And the NBA, Booker hit 49 on Denver in the big win the other day. I think Devin should be in the MVP talks. You know what I'm saying? Killing out there, man. And I think we need to give him more props for what he's doing, man. We want to give it to the big man to understand, but as the number one record in the league, he's giving you 26.6, something like that, almost 27. But I think you got the video. That, yeah, that's a bad look for the Miami Heat, man. I know the players like to get heated. Sometimes things get heated. It happens, but you want to keep these things in closed door situations. You don't want to have this spilling over into the court in the arena, man. I understand this happening in the locker room. Those things happen. People get into it. Things get heated. I get that, but you got to restrain yourself when you're in that situation where everybody is watching you. There's cameras everywhere. There's phones everywhere. So now, I mean, it's people just looking at them as their implode. You know what I'm saying? So they've lost a few games in a row. It's not looking good. So
That's why they got into a fight.
yeah, I mean they lost in a bad situation. So it's kind of wild. Jimmy Butler, he has gone team to team, man, and got into it with it. With several players. So I don't know, man. Jimmy, he's looking like he might be the issue. Minnesota, Chicago, he's burning bridges. I don't know, but
Common denominator.
right, exactly. I mean, he keeps going place to place, and he's always getting into it with people. So it's looking like he's the person that's the issue to me. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully, what I mean, they get it together. You see people on the looking like that fighting and everything, and hopefully they do better as a team this year. But you got anything else, Moms?
No, we can go ahead and jump into the final exam.
You know how to bring it up.
Are you ready?
It's on you.
What,
she's
so
she's gonna explain.
In the final exam, we give you 5 questions.
Ah,
If you get 3 out of the 5 correct, we'll donate to your charity of choice.
okay.
nobody wins. Just messing with you.
Question 1. Which famous painter was also a sculptor, an architect, and an engineer?
Salvador Dali.
That would be incorrect.
Who is it?
That would be Leonardo da Vinci. Question 2. The artist Kandinsky is considered the first for this type of art. The
Oh,
artist Kandinsky is considered the first for this type of art.
distortion.
Right?
Abstract. I'm not
Right.
art educated.
The American Gothic is one of the most recognizable paintings in the world. Who painted it?
I don't know. I don't know.
That is going to be Grant Wood. Next question. Claude Monet is known for his paintings of what?
Self-portrait.
Water lily. Question. Which artist died poor but became incredibly rich after death?
Francis Bacon. That's a lot. That's a lot of artists, though. That's a lot of artists. Who is it?
That would be Vincent van Gogh.
Yeah, that's a lot of them, though. Like the one that said Francis Bacon, like him, same
Yeah,
thing.
he did. He
Yeah.
did become famous after death too.
Like went in
But-
his house and like took his whole wall that he worked on, and
Yeah. But the most famous one for it was Vincent. He got the most famous after death. But that would be end of the final exam.
I don't want to know what I got.
We 0 for 5.
But I learned 5 new things. So.
Oh, I just had to do that one for you. Wait.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Iesha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment. A race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
Welcome back. Habari live, all the way live in the house. Sorry for the kind of discombobulated show today. You know what I'm saying? We was out, one of our engineers today. He went down sick. So we want to end it out today. And thank our special guest, Shoreigh Willams, for coming through. And
Thank you guys.
Thank you. And I want to make sure you shout everybody out again about your exhibit, Pleading of Sanity, and exactly how everybody can find it and everything.
Oh, so the exhibit's up for like 1 more week. If you
Okay.
have time to go and check it out, it's gonna be with 9 The Gallery. It's in a shared space called the Lawrence Building, and they're open usual business hours and a little later at night on Fridays and Saturdays.
For sure. Check her out. Go check it out. Great artist, great person. And we'd love to have you on again. Come through anytime you have anything going on. We definitely love to let people know where to find you and how to get you. Do you have any Instagram or anything like that where you like people to follow you or anything?
Just Shoreigh Willams on everything.
For sure, man. Follow her, look her up, man. Great artist, great person, like I said. And thanks everybody for watching, and those who will be watching. We'll have this up on Spotify and everything else up Monday. And thanks everybody for listening. Make sure you check out habarientertainment.com. Habari Live. Peace. Ending it out.